Hello there.
Hello, everybody. This is David, the Backyard Ufologist. Happy Friday. All right. The weekend is finally here. Well, in New England, it's gray and it's cold and it's depressing, so Friday is very welcomed. Hey, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, give a thumbs up, and most of all, comment and take part on what you think some of these things are. The spiritual realm is very active right now, and I'm going to tell you, plasma clouds traveling the Hammonasset Ley Line, orbs flying around and winged orbs in my studio. It's just so crazy, man. I love it, though. I love every minute of it. Hello to all my friends on Twitter. Hey, yeah, I happen to have it right here, as always, in Twitter, some shout outs. And the first one is Clown's Paranormal Adventures. Hello, Clown. Hopefully I'll see you on one of the live streams coming up. Been very busy to get on a live stream, that's for sure. Beyond the Veil Investigations, Dustin, Ghost Hunt Down, Marc Monroe, Ghostly Days, Lily Dark Girl Adventures, Life After Death Paranormal, Evil Witcher, Holly's Lore, Mary E. Wolf, AK Explorations, Kelly Angelo, Ravenstar's Haunted Explorations, Bull 2621, hello Bull, in Atlanta, I believe, right? Yeah, close to it. Marietta, I believe. How you doing, brother? Who else do we have here? Timothy Badrick, Ruth Mantrip, Mix Adventure, Nancy, Viking Queen, and it keeps repeating itself, so that's about it. My shout outs for my live shout outs on Twitter. Shout outs are in the description box below too. Just bursting with really talented people, so make sure you go check them out and follow, subscribe, and like. I do appreciate that too. Okay, we got a good little show here. I'm going to tell you some weird things are happening out there in the backyard. There's this plasma that goes by and goes up to the pine tree and above about 100 feet. I don't know what's going on, but I want you to see some of these things that I've caught and tell me what you think they are. I'm going to tell you what I think I see, and then you tell me what you think you see, because it's crazy, that's for sure. Oh yeah, if you'd like to make a donation, all the information is in the description box below. Everything's backwards on the camera. It kind of throws me. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like cutting your beard or something with a mirror. Well, anyway, I sure do appreciate that. I have a Patreon account. You become a monthly Patreon, or you can just PayPal. It's all right there in the description box below. All the information, my contact information's there also if you'd like to advertise your service or your widget or whatever you have to sell. And my rates are great right now. We have about 650 subscribers. We're trying to trudge to 1,000. So keep on coming, subscribe, tell your friends, and I appreciate it. Okay, let's go ahead and get started here on this cool Friday. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Now, these are about a week ago to just 24 hours, not even that long, 12 hours maybe. I was even out there around 5 o'clock this morning, and it was cold, I'm going to tell you. Now, look at this. What is this? Is this a dragon or a horse or something, some kind of plasma? You see the eye and a horn or something coming down. Isn't that wow? But that's not what I wanted to talk to you about. I see this a lot, this dragon, horse, whatever it is. But beyond that, in the fairy circle, I want you to look at this. Now, I tell you, I don't know. It's kind of crazy. First of all, I see a guy right here. Now, this has got to be the tree and the limbs going up, but there's a face here, as you can see. He's got the elfin ears or whatever you want to call it, and 2 eyes, nose. You can see the nostrils and the mouth right there. And it's like somebody's right in the middle of them here also. And then it's just like a totem pole almost. And you see this guy, 2 eyes and a nose and a beard going on right here. I said, okay, that's cool. Here's another guy right here. And I just kept looking at it, and I go, wait a minute, man, look at this. These are wings. You see the wing right here and the wing right here. And I'm looking, and there's a guy right here. Is this an angel, or is this some kind of fairy or something right here? See the 2 eyes, nose, and the mouth right here smiling, and you can see the wings coming up. And then I looked over here, and I said, there's something going on over here. And then I looked at it, and I said, well, this is another wing. Here's a guy right here. You see his 2 eyes, his nose, his mouth right here. He's got a beard. And then his wing is in front of this other wing. See it right here? It's right here. See it? Right here and right there. And he's flying right there. Oh, my God. And then right here, this guy with the wings. And I'm going, oh, man, what is going on? And then if you look right up here, it's a guy up here looking down at him with a beard. And I don't know if this is the tree or what going up, but you can see there's a face right there on his arm or whatever. It looks like he's stretched out. And then up here, there's 2 more wings and a guy right here. You see right here? Isn't that a trip? See the 2 wings? And the 2 ears, 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth. It's some kind of entity. I don't know, but a lot of winged creatures in this plasma that passed by the other night. That's for sure. It's crazy. I put them all together, and I'm going to show it to you real fast. I don't want to keep you too long, but all of this right here is just kind of crazy. This is the vortex right in here, and here's an orb. It's even in the midst of everything, as you can see. There's a little forked something right there. I don't know what that is, but you see 2 eyes. Looks like an ET head right there and right there, and 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth right there. So you can just look at it and see the 2 wings right here, and then the guy right here with another wing here and another wing here and another winged one up here. So it's really, wow, all the faces and stuff in here. It's traveling. It's just fascinating. And I caught this one closer in, and I said, well, I don't see anything. And then it just popped out and kicked me right in the butt. See the 2 eyes right here, the nose and the mouth? Do you see the feline being, the cat right there? Wow. And then there's something below him, 2 ears, 2 eyes, and a mouth right here. You see that? Isn't that wild? Yeah, that's crazy right there. You can just see the nose and the mouth and where the whiskers go right there. Just fascinating what's going on. Looks like a guy right here with 2 eyes, a big nose, and a mouth right there, doesn't it? So let's move on here. Now, this one wasn't all the way in, but look at this right here. You see the guy? Ear, something up here. Here's something up here. Oh, that was funny. Okay, and then the nose and the mouth right there. And I don't know if he's wearing a hat. It looks like a fireman almost, doesn't it? A fireman cat. But don't you see the whiskers coming off? See right here? That's a feline being right there in the midst of everything. And I was looking a little bit closer in here, and it looks like another cat right in this area. I don't see it right off the bat. Right here, 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth. I think that's it right there. But it does look like a lot of the feline beings that are here that I asked to be here for sure, the protectors. Now, the cloud has gone like 100 feet up in the air in the backyard. This is the big pine tree. It's about 100 feet high, as you know. And here's some orbs around it. It's turned into orb form, or it is orb form. This one's not all the way in this reality, but you can see there's a face, nose, and mouth right here. Isn't this wild? And then right here, some kind of being. And I'm going to say it looks like a cat to me again. See the whiskers coming off, the nose, the 2 ears right there, the ears right here. Yeah, and then the 2 eyes. Isn't that something? That's crazy. well, I don't know if it's crazy or not, but it is fascinating. And here's another cat being right here, two eyes, nose, and the mouth right there. And then something right here. It's just all kind of entities here in the plasma cloud that's going by. Now, this one's almost in a little bit. Now, tell me what you think this is. Now, I see this a couple of times, a lot here in the past, and it shows up again, but it's some kind of symbol. There's a circle with four lines coming through. Some of the zodiac or tarot card readers probably know what this is, and I would appreciate it if you would, excuse me there, if you would tell me what you think this is right there, because I see it a lot. And all kind of entities in this. It's crazy. It is something. Now, I took this picture and I go, oh, well, I see a little artifact maybe, and some entities, elementals, you know. I said, here's the vortex right down in here, a little activity going on. Always a little activity going on there. And I go, well, what's this back here? I've seen this before. And there's an orb there that I didn't even see. Let's see if we see anything. Yeah, I see a little something there. A little artifact and all kind of different stuff. But back here, I was looking, and check this out right here. What do you think this is? Now, I don't know what this is, and I was so curious. I have another computer, and I was able to put Photoshop 6.0 on it, and I'm able to do a few things with the pictures. I have to transfer them. It's just painstaking, you know. It's just the way it is. Man, I really need new software, so it would be very, very nice if you become a Patreon or want to make a donation. All the information is in the description box. I had to plug that one more time because, man, I'm not getting paid for this at all. Hopefully, when we get 1,000 and 4,000 hours, we'll start making money and put it back into the program. That's what I want to do, is get some updated software, updated equipment and cameras. You know how it is. Okay, well, anyway, this is good as I could get it from Photoshop 6.0, and this, it would just get pixelized if I go any further, and this is as far as I could go with it anyway. You know, there's an orb right there I didn't even notice. But look at this. This is brought up. Now, it's either what people were telling me that I showed it to here at the house when they were here. It looks like an owl or either a cat. Here's the two ears, the two eyes, the nose, the mouth, and you can see it right there. So, you know, I said, an owl, okay. I didn't think about that. It kind of does look like that. I'm thinking more feline being. So I don't know. A lot of energy there, but I wanted to show you that, and I took a lot of time with that. Now, here's another one that I caught. Now, this one was kind of probably last week. I have caught a lot of these things. It's not every day that I catch these. So, you know, and I put them back in a folder, and I say plasma cloud, you know, and I put it back. But anyway, I brought this one, I found it, and I said, this looks like a dog. Wow, look at this. The eye is closed on this side. It looks like it's open on this side. Now, you see the nose, the mouth right here, the snout right here, and that's part of the car. I think that's the mirror on my wife's car right there. And I looked down here and said, oh, man, this is eerie looking. Look at this lady down here. Her eye is right here. Looks like something's coming out of her eye. Another eye. And she just looks kind of wicked there, doesn't she? She's even a different color. And this looks like a big fat cat right here with two ears right there in the face. You can see it really plain. And then you can see another dog. See, this is the lady's other eye right here. The eye, the nose, the mouth, and her hair. She's got stuff all around her here. There's a face right here. Look at this. See this guy right there? See, if I get it too close, you can't see it very well. And this is in a plasma cloud going by, folks. Look at this guy right here. See, smiling. And here's another one smiling. At least they're smiling. I like it when they smile, you know. But look at all the entities that are in here. And then on the big picture, you see the ears. This is a dog. This is a canine. I don't recognize it. It don't look like any dog I've ever had. So I don't know. You tell me what you think about that. Does that look like a dog to you? Or am I just crazy? Probably a little both. Okay, above in the backyard. Now you think these would be stars, but no, these are elementals or some kind of artifact. They're not stars, that's for sure. Then my camera's not that good. I do have a night vision camera that I'm gonna really start using a lot, but it's very bright out there. I'm just waiting for all the leaves to grow and stuff to block the light from next door. Next door there is a storage unit place, and they light that place up like a concert. And it's not much light that comes over, but if you're using a night vision camera, it's a lot. But anyway, here it is up here, two eyes, nose, and a mouth in the middle. You can barely see that, but if you'll look real closely, it's just dimension over dimension with this one. There's a guy right here. You see his head, his torso, his arms going off. Here's his legs, and then it's kind of covered up by other dimensions. And then I think this is a woman right here. You can see her. You can see the geometry too. Some of this is pixelation. You know, I know it's pixels, but you can see it sticking out of the pixelation. You know, like right here, two ears and two eyes, nose right here, just sticking out as pretty as you please. And all kind of little entities. These are just dimensional travelers, and we're seeing what it looks like out there. Two eyes, nose, and a mouth right there. Two ears. I see it. That's what I see. So tell me what you think you see if you want to. And then over here, we have one. It's up in the tree, sitting in the limbs. This happens a lot. Now look at this. That's two ears, two eyes, and a big old smile right there. Now these things know that I'm taking pictures of them, and they're smiling at me. Look at the energy in this one compared to this one right here. Isn't that something? Isn't that wow? A lot of energy in this one right here. I think these are the feline beings for sure. From the, I think it may be the Palladians. I don't know. You know, they could be from there. It could be. All right, and then another picture right after that one, and it's changed a little bit. You can see there is something opening up right here. Usually when I see these dark places, there is something like a window or something opening, and somebody can, like that looks like an eye. It looks like somebody's always looking through one of those. Now this guy looks like he's sitting in a chair right here. You can see him right here working some kind of controls. And look at all the geometry around it. See this thing? It's some kind of console with a pipe coming out, going in. See it right there? And these are windows. Here's something that looks like somebody's holding a sword. It looks like somebody has a sword right there. There's so many faces and animals. Look at this guy right here. It's an animal. It looks like a dog. Two eyes, nose, and his arms coming down. There's his chest, and you can see it's like a cross right there in his chest, and it looks like his arm comes out holding some kind of sword that goes within the dimensions of the orb there. Isn't that wild? And then you can see two eyes, nose, and a mouth, and some ears or horns, whatever, coming up right there, and there's a guy behind him. See how it overlaps? There's a guy's mouth, nose, here's his eye right here, and this guy's two eyes, nose, and a mouth, and it's just overlapping, you know, dimensions over dimensions here, and some artifact or elementals all around. A lot of energy in my backyard for sure. Now up here there seems to be a orb that's on the move, I think, and you can see it, the X right there, and you can see a face here, and then a face here, two eyes, nose, and a smile. Look at that smile. It almost looks like a heart, doesn't it? So there's a nose here, two eyes, and a mouth. Just overlapping dimensions is what all I can say. And here is a, man, that just looks like a picture. I'm going to say this looks like an extraterrestrial. See the big head, the dark eyes, two eyes, nose, and a mouth right there. And you can see his shoulders coming down, his neck right there. And he's looking out his Merkaba. And there's one, it's not all the way in this reality. You can see a snout, a big nose right there, two eyes. You can see him looking out. And here's one right here that's up in the tree, and then that looks like some kind of cross. And then you see there's something right there hanging out of it. I don't know what that is. But down here, look at the size of this orb above the tree. It's been hanging. This is like the third time I've caught it out here. Now, my landmarks are the wind chimes, the bird feeder, and the chairs. And here's the granite quartz boulder here. And these are all from an old wall, ancient wall that my wife made a fairy circle. And here you can see there's something in the middle. There's somebody, just to look at it, you can see them right there. Sometimes they're very small, sometimes they're very big, and then they're overlapping. There's a guy right here, 2 eyes. You see his ears. They look like they have elfin ears. And this guy right here with a long neck. You can see that guy right here, 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth. And you can even see his teeth right there. That's wild. Yeah, and then there's a person right in here doing something. I wish I could bring these things in. When I bring it in any closer, it just gets so out of focus you can't see anything. So this is about the right zoom in that we get the best picture. And you can see what's going on in there. That's for sure. Gosh, it's something. And then you can see it's a lot of activity here on the Vortex, the portal here in the driveway. There's no telling what will come out of there. And then here is a pretty bright one right here. And you can see there's a face right there. You see 2 eyes, got 2 ears or horns coming up right there, coming up out of the vortex. And then there's something here you can see, and a lot of activity all in here that you can see eyes, nose, and a mouth right there, and something beaming right here. You can see a face right there. Oh yeah, it's all kind of different stuff hanging out in the backyard. That's for sure. And I know that I'm missing a lot. You're probably seeing more than I am, that's for sure. I do try. And here's one right here. It looks like something that's flying inside of it and looking at us, smiling. It's crazy. They know. I think they're aware of me. And you know, when I take the picture, I can see the flash. I can see the orbs. They're very small, but I can see them. And I know they're looking at me. And this looks like a nose. You can see a nose or eyes sticking out. It's just dimensions over dimensions, folks. So just, you can see right there. You can see it yourself and see that looks like somebody flying right there. And I see some weird things out here. That's crazy. I'm telling you, but it's happening. That's why I want to share it and show you. You've seen the winged being flying around here. I've caught it 3 different times already. And then if it's not going to show itself, you know, flapping and hanging around doing tricks in front of the camera, it goes by real fast just to say, hey, I'm here. You know, look at that. You can see a nose, a mouth, 2 eyes here. You know, there's a little dog right there. There's a man here. It looks like a skeleton almost. 2 eyes, nose, and mouth. He hasn't been eating much, huh? Yeah, he's been on the road, the spiritual road, huh? And you can see, I don't know if I want to go here or not, but this looks like some kind of totem pole. This tree in our backyard in the fairy circle. And there's always some kind of weird stuff going on, and faces you can see. And I don't know. It's just really wow. That's the, but oh, look at this. I didn't even see this. Look at this. Now, this is one of the snakes. Now, this guy flies, too. He's always around flying. Now, he's right on the fairy circle. I don't know what he's doing, but you can see the eye right there. And look at the energy on this thing. And then there's that symbol again, the circle with the 4 arms. If anybody knows what that is, this shows up a lot, like I'm telling you. So there's a second time in the same video, and it's showing up. So I'd really like for you to tell me what you think that is. It would be really cool if you do that. Let's look over here. I didn't even really look at these because they're not really all the way in this reality. But I can see two eyes right there, and it's a big mouth or something opening there. And then it looks like a dog right there, doesn't it? Look at that. It even looks cute. Two eyes, big nose. Here's the ears. Looks like it's got a hat or something on there, doesn't it? Now, this is in my backyard, folks. This is going on in my backyard. And there's that spike again right there coming out of the vortex. It is so crazy. And I think that's it for today. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that. Isn't that weird? Some crazy stuff going on in my backyard for sure. I'm going to tell you. And even in my studio here, I am planning to do what Brandon does over at Orbs Realm, is just kind of hang out and talk and ask them to show themselves, and maybe they'll come to the camera. So we're going to try that coming up here next week. I think it's what I have planned to do. I have other pictures I want to show you. They're not but about a week old, and it's plasma. It's all kind of different orbs. Some of them you have to really look at, so that's why I picked out the really good ones that you could kind of see the faces and the people and the dimensions overlapping. It's a lot better. So anyway, hello to all my friends on Instagram and on Twitter and Facebook, all the social media. I do appreciate you very much. Thank you so much. Hello to all my new subscribers. I told you you would never have a dull moment here, right? And this is so cool. It's crazy. The evidence is just speaking for itself, especially here in the studio. You'll probably see something flying around here, that's for sure. If you do, put down the time mark on it, and I'll zoom in on it if it's a really nice catch. Instead of going by real fast, you can't really see anything. But if it's flying around and stops, yeah, you can see the face and stuff, and I do have that on my channel. They're about a minute long, and you can look at them. There's 3 of them that I know of already. I think I have another one that I'm working on that I haven't finished up on. But yeah, check it out and see all this stuff. So make sure you subscribe, like, share, give a thumbs up, and most of all, comment. That really does help me. If you'd like to make a donation, all the information is in the description box below, and I do appreciate it. And the reason why I keep asking that is because I need the software. I need the equipment update and stuff. I'm not being greedy or anything, just wanting money. I'm putting it right back into the channel. Hopefully when we get 1,000 subscribers, we'll start moving on and getting better stuff where I can bring this stuff to you a lot better and clearer and in focus. And it's just no doubt that it's there, like the one that was flying around here and here and here. You know what I mean? So anyway, have a great weekend. I'll be seeing you on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I do appreciate everybody. I'm sending you love and light. That's for sure. This is David, the Backyard Ufologist. Have a good weekend.